How does it make sense that in a country called Nigeria, that we have men like this, men like this, 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 and men like this? Men with a voice, men with branches, general overseers of branches of churches all over the world, not just in Nigeria. Men with a voice, men with a capacity, men that has everything that it takes to send the message across the whole world. Despite the Christian community having men like this, it took this kind of person to speak out for the world to hear what is happening in Nigeria. Is that not strange? Or would they say they don't know what is going on? They're not hearing about the killings. They're not hearing about the destruction of life happening all over Nigeria, especially when the Christians are being attacked. They don't listen to news? Is it because they don't know what is happening, or because their personal businesses are not affected, which is their branches, their churches? Is that why they could not speak up? Is it because those who were being kidnapped, those who were being taken, are not their members and their branches are not affected? That is why these men kept silent and left the job to a branch pastor like this, who nobody even knew who he was or who he is until he spoke up. So is it because their churches and their members were not affected? That was why they chose to remain silent. Most of them started talking when the news of Trump coming to Nigeria came out. That was when we saw most of them, we heard most of them speak, and mostly it was against Trump coming to Nigeria to defend the Christians. I thought the body of Christ is one. How come they all kept silent? Because their members were not affected, even though they saw the killings happening in Nigeria, especially Christians. But these big men of God, these general overseers with a voice and everything, kept mute. They said nothing, they did nothing, and because their members were not affected, they kept silent, leaving the job to this branch pastor. So what does that tell you? It is a business. Yeah, there is nothing empathetic about the Christendom. It's a business forum, it's a business space. Once you're not being affected, you can carry on. That is why you hear a lot of them speaking out when it comes to tithing. When they see that somebody who is talking against tithing is gaining momentum, you will hear them speak. A lot of them will start speaking up, because tithing, offering, whatever that has to do with seed and money, it affects them. That is when you see oh, they start coming together to say, oh, why would they talk against tithe? But there can be killings going on in different parts of the country, kidnappings going on in different parts of the countries, and these same people who came together to speak against tithe, who came to speak in favor of tithing, can never come out to speak against the killing of Nigerians. And I wonder why people don't think towards that. I even hear one of them saying that, praying that no member of his church would be kidnapped. No member of his church, that if any kidnapper comes to kidnap any member of their church, they're going to buy. They're going to and I'm like, your members, so it doesn't matter. So for me to be safe, I have to be a member of your church. So your prayer cannot cover the whole of Nigeria, just your members. You see how selfish? Because you're focused on your what? Your business. Those people who matter to you are your members. Those who bring